What's good, boys and girls? This your boy King Mark, the fresh boy. Today video that I'm gonna react to one the truth is, know what I'm saying, one of his video that he really recently upload a video days ago. So yeah, so to me though, I want to react to one of his videos. So you don't know the truth is, I want to show y'all what his YouTube channel is. Know what I'm saying? His YouTube channel is about expose the truth, help people hear the truth, find the truth, and it's a great content. Know what I'm saying? It's really help like few people because some people don't know. Then when they hear somebody break stuff down, they like, oh okay. So yeah, I mean, I'll be watching video like years and years. And, oh yes, I'll be watching video a long time ago. But I be hearing that likes though too. So yeah, so to me though, I'm gonna react to one of his videos. But I'm just let you know that I not just do long video. I do short video and post on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Just let you know I do short video and post on TikTok. Help your brother out. So yeah, so just you know, long video is different than short videos. So yeah, so let's get to this video. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, turn bell on, comment below, and share with your family. And do not forget that subscribe because we help the channel out. And hit me on Instagram and TikTok. Show your person love. Alright, boys and girls. So let's get to it with this video that he recently uploaded. The devil behind Zeus Network. I don't know how to say that name right, so hey. Okay. Alright, hit that like. Alright, hit the like. This is name right here. The truth is, know what I'm saying? Sure, he be exposing truth though, but help people, know what I'm saying, understand of it. So people like that be break stuff down though too, cause people don't understand. People like, So yeah, so to me, we're gonna watch this video.
Found out that Zeus has multiple lawsuits that limit and settle behind our backs.
The shit around us, the program, how it's supposed to go. It's forcing us to do whatever, say whatever out of our mouth.
The whole show on Zeus was a humiliation ritual.
He's like the Black Harvey Weinstein. We don't talk about that.
The reality show Baddies premiered on May 16, 2021 on Zeus Network.
My auntie loved this TV show. My cousin too. I don't know what's up with these baddies. It is. I don't see the intro of the TV show at all. I'm sorry. It's just like they argue and fight and get along. Argue and fight and get along. Like someone had told them to act like this though too to get paid. So, but we're gonna get behind the who behind the Zeus Network. So I don't like watch TV show like this. I don't. I'm so oh my goodness.
With unmatched levels of drama and UFC-style brawls, it wouldn't be long until the show became a hit. By its second season, it had become one of the most popular shows streaming on Zeus, with season 2 clocking in over 52 million viewers and trending all over social media.
That's a lot of people.
It had proved to be a massive hit for the network. Although the show was successful and had millions of fans, it also had just as many critics. While most reality shows are normally considered trash TV, Zeus had redefined the term, taking all the negative qualities reality TV shows were known for and amplifying them to new degenerate levels. This built a lot of controversy around Zeus Network as it earned itself a reputation of being brain rot content aimed at the urban community. At the center of the controversy was the CEO of Zeus, Lemuel Lemmy Plummer, who was accused by critics of making shows that perpetuate harmful stereotypes of black people, particularly black women, painting them in an exaggerated negative light for the sake of drama. But not long after Lemmy began receiving criticism for his choice of programming, other more disturbing allegations against him began to emerge. This time it wasn't by critics, but by the very women who had worked on his shows. Lemmy was being accused of not only forcefully manufacturing the tension and drama seen on his shows, but also stealing money and using shady business tactics against his employees. But the worst allegation of them all was that he was using his role as CEO to allegedly have his way with the women who were on these shows. This has led to many people making comparisons between Lemmy and the infamous monster Harvey Weinstein. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode, we will be talking about Lemmy, the devil behind Zeus Network. Let's get right into it. Since a very young child, Lemmy knew the ins and outs of show business. He knew exactly what was required to get people to watch a TV show. His parents, Bishop Glenn Plummer and Dr. Ruth Pauline Plummer, owned and operated a number of religious TV stations and were significant figures in Christian media. His father was involved in the creation of 3 national Christian television networks. Growing up in this environment allowed Lemmy to learn the principles and the infrastructure of the television business. But unlike his parents, he wasn't going to use his skills to produce content to guide people to God, but instead, the complete opposite. He wanted to make it big. He wanted to make it in Hollywood. Lemmy got his start in Hollywood around 2007-2008, working as a production assistant on the TV series Extreme Makeover Home Edition. He used this opportunity to open a door into show business. Eventually, at the age of 22, he secured a first-look deal with BET Networks through his production company, Three Sons Productions. He produced and provided production services for popular series such as The Monique Show and The Family Cruise.
What?
He also created and executive produced the docuseries Vindicated for the network. Lemmy started to see success in Hollywood and decided he would create his own production company, forming L. Plummer Media in 2011. Through his company, he co-created and executive produced the hit show Preachers for the Oxygen Network. He also produced shows for other networks such as WeTV's Mary Mary and BET's The Shreds and The Westbrooks. He was also behind Music Moguls featuring Snoop Dogg for BET. Lemmy had established himself in show business, becoming a dependable producer for the Hollywood system. But after achieving what he wanted, he realized it wasn't enough. He no longer wanted to create programming for other TV networks. He wanted to create his own TV network. And this is when the idea of Zeus Network was born. In the 2010s, the way people were consuming television started to shift, with traditional cable losing the battle against streaming. Streaming sites like Netflix and Hulu became the primary way most people consume TV. Lemmy saw this and realized that instead of making TV shows for networks that were going to sell his TV shows to streaming sites, why not just make his own streaming site and release his shows through there? This way, instead of making a portion of the money the show produced, he can make all the money and keep it all for himself. He decided he would create what he called the Black Netflix for influencers. In Lemmy's mind, the plan was genius. He would use his knowledge of producing hit shows to make his own hit show that could only be seen on his network. He was determined to make this vision a reality, to create the Black Netflix for influencers. The only problem was that creating a streaming site isn't cheap. He was going to need a boatload of money. So in 2017, Lemmy started looking for some potential partners to help him fund his idea. This is when Lemmy met the Storm Power, a social media influencer, through a mutual friend in late 2017. Lemmy told the Storm about his idea of creating the Black Netflix, and the Storm wanted in. After this, the Storm then brought in King Batch, who recruited Amanda Cerny. These 4 became the co-founders of the Black Netflix, and they decided to name it after the Greek god Zeus. Zeus Network was born, and the team quickly began working on their programming. With the rise of social media influencers, Lemmy and the others went with the strategy of greenlighting people, not shows, leveraging the existing massive fan base of its social media star creators. They ended up developing 30 exclusive shows that were directly hosted by the social media influencers. Now that they had the content, they had to figure out pricing. It was eventually decided that the original price for a monthly subscription to Zeus Network on launch would be just $3.99 per month. They had everything ready to launch their Black Netflix, and Lemmy was confident this was going to be a massive success. On Friday, July 13, 2018, Lemmy held a launch party, finally launching Zeus Network to his 40,000 subscribers. This was the moment he was waiting for. He was going to change urban TV forever like Netflix once did. But like most of his reality TV shows, the launch ended in total disaster, nearly destroying the entire network on the first day of launch. See, before the launch, Zeus was told by the developers creating the streaming app that the app wasn't going to be ready for launch day. But Lemmy and the others were set on that launch day and decided to go ahead with the release of the app, even though the developers warned it wasn't ready. This led to severe issues with the app on day one. The main issues were the search feature on the app not working and the names of shows being misspelled, alongside other technical issues. All of this made the app difficult to operate. But as bad as it was, that was the least of their problems. The real serious problem was the subscription glitch. When they launched the app because it wasn't ready, the app glitched and allowed all 40,000 users to subscribe completely for free, meaning they lost about $160,000 on day one. They were forced to
Whoa, that's a
cancel
lot of
everyone's
money.
subscription and hope that after they watched for a whole day for free, they would resubscribe and pay for it. The launch went horribly, but Lemmy did not give up, and he continued to work on establishing his network. In 2019, Lemmy saw his first dose of success with Zeus. He gave a show to Black China and called it The Real Black China, which was released in 2019. The show was a moderate success and succeeded in attracting more subscribers. In 2020, he continued his releases with Jocelyn's Cabaret and One More Chance, both pulling in thousands of subscribers for the network. While things were going great, Lemmy knew he was still missing something: a flagship show. A show that was gonna put Zeus Network on the map. He needed something that was gonna have tons of drama, fighting, romance, and more fighting. Around this time, the reality star Natalie Nunn, who was on Bad Girls Club, wanted to do a Bad Girls Club reunion show and was planning on making it an OF exclusive. This, for many reasons, didn't work out. And in December 2020, Natalie and 5 other former Bad Girl Club participants appeared on an episode of the Zeus Network show, The Conversation, to air out their issues regarding the failed reunion. Because of how many fans the Bad Girls Club had, this episode of The Conversation exploded in views. The high engagement and drama from the episode demonstrated a strong audience interest in seeing the Bad Girls back together. Following the episode's success, Lemmy had found his hit TV show, and the Zeus Network announced that a new series named Baddies was in production. The first season of
wow.
Baddies ATL, which reunited 8 former Bad Girl Club cast members in a mansion in Atlanta, premiered on Zeus Network on May 16, 2021. It was like the Bad Girls Club on steroids. More drama, more scandals, and way more fighting. Since Baddie wasn't airing on traditional TV, Lemmy and Natalie, who were the executive producers, were allowed to show whatever they wanted. They did just that, showing anything and everything, going way too far in many instances. Due to social media hype, the show was an immediate success. Fans just couldn't get enough of the non-stop drama. After season 1 wrapped, they dropped Baddie South season 2, and it was a massive success. Season 2 went on to accumulate over 52 million views, and this led to millions of subscribers, bringing in hundreds of millions of dollars for Zeus Network. Baddies had become Zeus Network's biggest show and its first hit. Lemmy had done it. He had created his own successful network, but all the success didn't come without controversy, something Baddies couldn't stop attracting. The primary issue many people had with Baddies was that it portrayed black women in a negative stereotypical way, and focused heavily on excessive, often instigated physical violence amongst the cast members. The show has faced significant criticism and allegations from former cast members that producers deliberately instigated fights and disregarded cast safety. Even though Lemmy had created a hit show, he was now being accused of exploiting black women for ratings and profit. These issues quickly led to people calling for the show's cancellation. But Lemmy had other plans. He was going to shape his entire network after Baddies, creating several spin-offs and shows just like it. Lemmy greenlit more shows that followed Baddies' formula, giving a show to rapper Blueface and his girlfriend Krishan Rock that chronicled their toxic relationship.
Wow.
During the show, the couple would routinely get into heated toxic fights that would end in Krishan getting arrested. In one viral episode,
Blueface don't
she
look like
even
that
hit
no more.
Blueface with a Hennessy bottle over the head and then proceeded to vacuum out the glass pieces from his head. This show ended up being another massive success and only incentivized Lemmy to produce more and more shows like it. Lemmy didn't seem to care that people were accusing him of exploiting black women. He also didn't care that he was now on the complete opposite side of where he started with his parents. He grew up watching his family push the word of God on TV, but he ended up pushing the devil's entertainment instead. The more TV shows he released, the more his reputation soured, and eventually, he wasn't just receiving backlash for his shows, but for his disturbing and inappropriate behavior.
I got a question. So your mom and dad is a Christian and your butt pushing the other way. Your mom and dad doing the God way and you doing the devil way. That's oh wow. Yo, that why he saw the. But why he used black females like they ratchet and ghetto, and that's not right though. Like That is so not right. Black people don't act like that. Tss.
behavior. Around 2023 and 2024, Lemmy started
Some
being
black people
accused
don't act
of
like
all
that.
types of disturbing
Some black people
misconduct
do,
from the cast members
but
of his show.
not a lot.
He was being accused of mixing work with pleasure, with many accusations being made, accusing him of using his power as a CEO to force baddie cast members to hook up with him. Those who agreed received favoritism, while those who disagreed were punished. It all started with a woman named Christina Rome, a former baddie star. Rome accused Lemmy of assaulting her and claimed he had other potential victims.
Going around about the network and
Just be
things
real.
that I don't want to just blast. I want to
Blast, because when you don't blast it, things are happening to girls like me and everywhere else, everywhere.
So I heard that you were like being low key, like controlled, manipulated by not so Greek, and
Right.
I don't want to.
So, like I played, if you got one of your own executives to your network saying to someone, I felt that reading, that's a problem. While you guys are getting drunk and having fun and just wanting to have a show, there's a person that's doing the harder work, and that person was me. And I finally feel the courage to speak about it because I was put into some situations that I didn't want to be in. I don't think no woman, no girl should be put in those positions, and I was put in them.
Do you
So
feel
he
like you're
keep everybody
manipulated?
up.
Do you
Oh,
feel like you're
absolutely.
controlled?
He kept everyone away from me in order to control me so that I couldn't hear anything from you. I can't hear anything from any executives. I can't hear anything from anyone. I can only hear what he's telling me.
I heard
Your
it was, like,
executive,
things,
your
like, if you don't
executive
do
should
this-
be talking.
Not long after Christina, a woman named Charisse Mills, who was on One More Chance, accused Plummer of expecting employees to engage in intimate acts with him to remain on air. She also claimed that she had slept with Lemmy and suggested that his wife knew he was sleeping around but was afraid of leaving him, even claiming that he would sleep with women with his wife being in the same bed, going as far as to compare him to a Black
Whoa.
Harvey Weinstein in an interview.
Let me.
Heck no.
Why not?
Oh yeah, we.
Heck
Wait, hold on, hold on,
no.
hold
I
on.
don't with that nigga.
Why not?
Wait, you
He is
worked
like
with him
he's
before?
like the Black Harvey Weinstein. We gonna talk about that.
wait,
Well, we might as well bring that up too.
Wait, no, wait. Let me ask my partner. What you mean? He does great business.
Listen, he does great business, but he also does shady business. Okay,
Like
he
what?
gives people things in exchange for certain things.
Weinstein is a high bar.
Wait, hold on, bro. Wait,
Yeah.
we ain't comparing.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying that's a
These
lot.
women telling telling
You-
everybody.
The
And
Lenny
I'm sorry,
Allo
I'm a boss. You can't talk to
promises
me
you,
no
he
type
tells
of
you,
way.
I'll pay you this, and then it depend on the situation.
Absolutely.
He might give you a bonus.
Absolutely. Everybody. I'm gonna tell you, everybody. I know a lot of things.
What you talking about?
I know a lot of things.
So why would you shoot Zeus down like that? It's a successful black man's platform.
It is a successful black man's platform, but you shouldn't use your platform to open up other platforms. It don't go so.
What's the other platform? What is she trying to say? Wait. Let me married. He got a beautiful
I'm married now. Listen, my husband know everything. There is nothing that was in the dark that he don't know about.
Wait, so you were on the show on Zeus before?
Absolutely, yeah.
What show?
One More Chance.
Oh, the chance guy.
What was? Oh, it's like a dating show with some
It was
guy
a
named
dating
Chance.
show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. So you saying he approached you inappropriately?
Absolutely.
Lemmy.
Absolutely. I went to go have a business meeting, and our business meeting ended up, he's like, can you meet me at my house instead of the office?
Well, he might have just wanted to meet you at the house.
No, sweetie.
Maybe wanted to
Are
show
you
you his
basing it
garden.
off that?
Nah,
No, sweetie. Definitely not just
Maybe he
off
was
that.
running late.
that's a
Not
red
just
flag.
off that.
His wife was gonna be home.
Listen, the wife was involved too.
Oh,
We'll talk about that later. Cut
No,
the check.
we-
You have to
we-
cut the check for
no,
this.
we
This
might
to be
do
clear.
this.
Am I wrong if I didn't
Wait,
mention that Stunner Girl said something quite similar when she was
Stunner Girl
here
from-
just the
from
other
Sac.
day? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she ain't lying.
I gotta
Stunner Girl,
acknowledge
hit
the
me up, girl.
consistency of.
He ain't lying.
I don't know.
Nah, but then again, wait. If you saying y'all had a situationship,
It was a
and then you're
situationship.
saying his wife was involved,
It was a situation.
I don't see him doing anything wrong. Because if all parties
It was
are,
a situation. No. Yeah. Because let me tell you something.
How's he doing something wrong?
I'd rather do something with somebody that's gonna give me an opportunity than not. But I would have rather not have to. Let's just say that.
see, you
Okay?
can't do that.
Yes, I
because
can.
you could have just
Absolutely.
said no.
This bit, and then I would not have the opportunity. Listen, this business is very dirty.
Did he tell you that? Did he
Absolutely.
say? He said,
Absolutely.
if you don't do this,
It happened. It happened.
After these allegations,
Wow.
things only got worse, with the next person to call out Lemmy being his own business partner, the Storm Power. According to the Storm Power, who was a co-founder of Zeus, his former assistant told him that Plumber SA'd her at some point, causing a fallout between the two.
Oh, I see Lemmy Plummer, or Lemon Pepper as y'all call him, is up on X spewing lies. But let me tell you something. Never trust tweets, only trust receipts. I'm about to break down for you the entire situation when it comes to Zeus ownership. I get a call from a good friend of mine, Lamorne Morris. Congrats on your Emmy, by the way, my brother. Lamorne tells me that he has a colleague named Lemmy Plummer who wants to meet with me about starting a social network. His pitch was he wanted to start a black Netflix for influencers and call it the Social Network, which was already a Facebook movie, by the way. He offered me a good amount of equity in the company and said he was going to look out for Lamorne for connecting us. He never looked out for Lamorne. Now, a successful company like Zeus, you do something called partner payouts. Lemmy pays himself, but never pays his partners. To be totally transparent, we had a falling out because a good friend of ours, who is now a successful Latin artist and used to be Lemmy's assistant, told us that he assaulted her. Till this day, myself, Dax, and Amanda, we received K1 tax documents stating that we make millions of dollars from the Zeus network as partners. So we're paying taxes on money that we never received.
Yo,
so
this is
Lemmy
getting
Plummer walks through Paris
darker.
with 5 security guards and designer clothes and purchases, let me just read this, new
It getting
home,
dirty.
RVs, trucks, cars, jewelry, and he's giving out bags to everybody who walks through Zeus's door. The partners who initially kept the lights on and made Zeus what it is today received nothing. Don't let the internet and Lemon Pepper fool you. We put them on. This guy's a fraud. I had a call a few years back with Lemmy and Jason Tolbert, who's also works there and is too cowardly to say something because he was on the phone call. And Lemmy is like, you guys do this. I'm going to drag this case until you all broke. Zeus is worth $1 billion. You can't beat the machine. You'll never beat Zeus. And he's been dragging it. We spent over $1 million on lawyers already. Oh, they're not even part of the company. We have to sit there and prove that he's on some book. So we'll spend 3 months and a couple $100,000 just to prove that he's telling a lie. We've been literally fighting this dude in court for 2 years, y'all. I found multiple lawsuits that Lemmy done settled behind our backs. And when you hear all these women on TikTok or you hear Ray J going off, but while Lemmy flies on his private jets and throws out money to crowds off of a career full of lies, keep in mind that if he can do this to his partners, imagine what he would do to someone who is not.
In 2024,
Oh,
there were more public
my
inappropriate
goodness.
acts.
Wow, this is getting darker and twisted. Ooh, dirty. Ooh, everybody. Oh my goodness. Like they said, everything you done in the dark will come to the light. People just, oh my goodness. I hope people be careful what they said, cause I hope he don't just come back and try. Jesus, Lord, have mercy. This man doing some dark, twisted stuff behind closed door. That, yo, you doing some dark, twisted stuff, and your mom and dad's a Christian. I got my head stuck on that, boys and girls. That is, oh my goodness.
Accusations against Plummer from other former Baddie cast members. This time it was Baddie's cast member Stunner Girl, and she made very similar accusations as the other girls. She alleged that Plummer was sleeping with cast members of Baddies and expected employees to sleep with him to remain on air. She alleged that if they refused his advances, they would be given less screen time or kicked off the show entirely. Stunner Girl supported her claims with alleged screenshots of text messages in which the fellow cast member Scotty seemingly admitted to sleeping with Lemmy. But when Lemmy was asked about these claims, he denied all of Stunner Girl's allegations, calling them completely delusional and suggesting she was making things up for attention. In February 2024, Julia Carson, another former Baddies cast member, created a public petition to cancel the Baddies franchise. In the petition, she claimed that multiple former cast members had accused Plummer and executive producer Natalie Nunn of S-trafficking, SA, physical assault, coercion, intimidation, theft, pandering, and financial abuse. It seemed like many girls a part of the Baddies cast had the same story, and Lemmy was taking advantage of them in order to give them an opportunity. Lemmy wasn't only getting exposed for his inappropriate behavior with his employees either, but he was also getting exposed for the disturbing content he was putting out. Back in October 2025, Krishan Rock publicly accused the Zeus Network and its producers of staging fights, paying people to stay quiet, and running a demonic network, confirming the accusations of a toxic and harmful environment at the network under Lemmy's leadership. Krishan, while on live, claimed she was never returning to Zeus and called out their negative programming, calling it humiliating.
Like the demonic around us, the program, how it's supposed to go, it's forcing us to do whatever, say whatever out of our mouth. We don't eat on time. They make sure we're hungry, angry. They don't go about this country. Y'all can sue me. Y'all can delete my Instagram. I don't care. I don't care. I'll get on my fucking life. Forgive me, bro. Oh, God, bro. I don't really like how, like, fame and people in the industry, it's like you have to humiliate yourself to be somebody that you're not. Now that I know myself, I'm willing to walk away from a check and just say, everybody's program, everybody don't like that show, bro. I don't care what nobody's saying. I'm going home. For real. Worth it. Tearing my sister apart. And I love Winnie to death like a brother. He the way he loved Blue and us and all that. Cool, bro. It was like a little Zeus family or whatever. Had a little place in their heart. They always accommodate what I needed. Like, they go extra strengths, lengths, just to have me sitting here puzzled and disappointed in how they program, bro. It's demonic.
But after saying all this,
Wow.
she later went on to backtrack and recently announced she would be returning to Zeus Network. Another former employee of Lemmy who called them out was Aaron the Plumber. Aaron the Plumber had similar allegations as Krishan Rock, accusing Lemmy of running a demonic network, even stating that he tried to make him do humiliation rituals and called them out for choosing the name Zeus Network for his company.
The whole show on Zeus was a humiliation ritual. It was a humiliation ritual. Zeus is in love with Greek mythology. Greek mythology is demonic in a real way. Badesky, I didn't set up, bruh. What piqued my interest, right? Zeus Network changed my name from Pied Piper to Pipe. No, from Pipe Piper, right? Yeah. They said Pipe.
Yeah, Pipe Piper.
Because you know I'm a licensed plumber. Yeah. They changed it to Pied Piper, right? So that sparked my interest. I said, what the Pied Piper?
Yeah.
Why did they follow me that? Right, so I Googled Pied Piper. The Pied Piper is Greek mythology. Guy that led 130 children to their death. Yep. And only 3 survived. One was dumb, one was deaf, one was blind. You feel me? And one survived because they went to go get their coat. You feel me? When the Pied Piper was leaving, and they came back and the Pied Piper was gone. So 4 children survived out of 130. So I'm thinking, like, what? Why would these people? And after I started investigating the Greek mythology, I noticed that all the contestants on the Zeus Network show had Greek mythology names that trace back to Greek mythology. It's demonic. It was a satanic ritual. You know what I'm saying? When she slapped me, it's called the slap of amendment, right? In a real way. She slapped me. She was marking me for death, bruh. And I don't give a fuck to say it on camera, bruh. They was finna sacrifice me. They was finna sacrifice me. But when Erica Mena slapped me, I got up out of there. I called the police on her. I filed a police report on her ass and up their satanic ritual. You know, satanic ritual. You know what I'm saying? Get on TikTokery and look at all the people that's exposing Zeus for the demonic entities that they worship. Badesky, Millennial Plumber, you're a weird ass. You know what I'm saying? Because who the fuck is into some, I don't know, one black man that's into some Greek mythology. How would you allowing demonic entities on your program? Bro, no, bro, I ain't going for that.
Now, on top of all of these allegations, Lemmy was also being sued by his fellow business partners. The original co-founders of Zeus Network, Amanda Cerny and D-Storm Power, launched a major legal battle against Plummer. They accused him of scamming them out of their shares of the profit and kicking him out of the business entirely. Now, it wasn't just his employees calling him out, it was his own business partners. Wow. While Lemmy succeeded in creating his own network, it came at a dark cost. He created shows that exploited black women depicting negative stereotypes. The content he pushed became full-on brain rot garbage consumed by the urban community. What's truly disturbing is that he sought out to make the black version of Netflix, meaning he believed that all this trash TV is what they wanted to see. Instead of producing quality shows with substance, he created degenerate propaganda, selling out his own people in the process. He also allegedly scammed his partners and robbed them of millions. But worst of all, he used all that power that he acquired to take advantage of the women on his shows. He let all that power get to his head, and now he's being exposed for it. So not only did he sell out his people, he sold his soul. Coming from a family so heavily involved in the church, you would imagine that Lemmy knows right from wrong. But sadly, he chose wrong every single time, becoming the devil behind Zeus Network. Zeus Network is by far the worst kind of programming you can consume, pushing nothing but degenerate garbage to dumb down the urban community. While most of reality TV is garbage with endless fake orchestrated fights and non-stop scandalous drama, Baddie is by far the worst thing any human can watch. Shows like this are literally destroying our society. So many young girls watch this and are then influenced by it. When they watch baddie, they see these women that they might look up to acting like wild animals. Then they believe this is how they need to act themselves.
They don't
What's
need
truly
to act like
disturbing
that.
is that Lemmy knew the evil he was doing, but he wanted the world and was willing to do anything for it, creating one of the most toxic, deplorable TV shows that were ever created. Wow. I'm gonna end this one here. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
That is crazy. You tell me that you doing some dark, twisted stuff towards people, and that is... I don't know what to say about this video. I really don't know what to say about this video at all. Like, I know his mom, dad, like, what the freak is going on with our son? Your son is a demon, a devil. That's crazy, though. That's why I said black. They don't really act like that. That's crazy, though. How you say it? Try to make black girl act like that, and they really do not act like that. But some people do act like that. I don't know why, cause they like drama. But I'm gonna just wrap this video up, boys and girls, cause I don't know what to say. So if you made it to the end of the video, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, turn bell on, comment below, and share your friend and family. And do not forget that strong baby, because we help the channel a lot. And hit me on Instagram, TikTok. Show your boys some love. Alright, boys and girls, I will see y'all next time. Deuces.